Hey everybody, this is Darth Thud. I'm going to be giving an example video of how Vcrisis works. Normal Vcrisis is what I'm going to be showing, what people normally mean when they talk about it, which means not abusing it as much as possible for item drops or for adventures, just ending on a crit and getting them down to that HP with more conventional means. So here I have a pretty standard setup. I have a Mega Drone, normally you'd have a Gown, but Hipposkin Poncho is good too. Icicle, Pilgrim Shield. Your pants are going to vary depending on when in a run you do it. Earlier on, this is probably Stinky Cheese Diaper or something like that. And this is a pretty common accessory setup for when you don't need item drops. And of course, I got the Bugbear. So first, we're going to stun them so we don't die. Obviously, as a muscle class, this is not always the smart thing to do, but typically, you would be stunning them. And then we need to whittle down their HP a bit. So we can do some shield butting. One more shield butt. Oh, I also got a V pocket too. How about that? And so see, we've gotten down to 18 HP. Not always does it work out that well because, I knew that 3 shield butts would not kill them in this case because I was paying attention to that. Oftentimes you have to use Stream of Sauce or Cannon or Shurikens or something that does a little bit less damage to whittle down that last little bit because you could get a critical hit on the shield, but as I actually did in this case. But oftentimes you have to be careful that you don't accidentally kill the monster. But we also need them low enough so that our V mask doesn't kill, because oftentimes V critical hits, most of the time they actually do a fair bit of damage, like 40 damage or something like that. And if the V mask effect kills the monster, you don't get the stats. So you have to make sure your actual attack is what kills the enemy to get the stats. And so now I'm just going to attack until I get a crit to kill the monster. And there, I got the crit, killed the monster, and I get the Vcrisis stats. And that's basically how it goes. This is a pretty simple example. Normally you're taking more damage, and it's a little bit more micromanaging with the skills, especially sort of the mid to late game, but sometimes it can be as simple as this. So it varies wildly in exactly how tedious and micromanaging it is. And, sometimes you also get an adventure, which can be handy, as you saw. So that's that, and I hope that was informative.